Over the past year, I have gone through some changes. The most obvious change has been losing over 100 pounds. And as you can imagine, people have noticed. Some are shocked, some are excited, some don't even recognize me, like my neighbor of over 20 years who came over to welcome me to the neighborhood. But they all ask the same question. How did you do it? I will get into that question later. But for now, I think it's important to understand why I gained the weight. I wasn't always overweight. I grew up playing sports and even earned a college scholarship. Being active was part of who I was. But when my dad died, I buried my grief deep inside instead of dealing with it. In fact, I didn't even cry at his funeral. Who does that? But I had gotten really good at putting my emotions in a box, closing the lid. But the lid can't stay closed forever. Instead of dealing with these emotions, I buried them and I used food to keep them buried. So year after year, the weight kept coming. Then one day, I looked at a picture of myself. I did not recognize the person in the image. I felt ugly. I felt unloved and I felt unworthy. I wanted to disappear. In a way, the extra weight had become an invisibility cloak for me. I learned how to hide in plain sight and to become really good at pretending everything was okay. I would smile on the outside, but the smile didn't quite reach my eyes because on the inside, I was just existing. And instead of dealing with my emotions, I kept stuffing them back down into that box. Eventually, my health caught up with me. High blood pressure, elevated sugar levels, vitamin and mineral deficiency, all forced me to face the facts. I needed help. I started making healthier food choices. I got back into the gym and started a GLP-1. But for years, the weight barely moved. Then I retired and walked away from a level of stress I hadn't fully realized I was carrying. That's when everything changed. I finally started to see weight loss. Yay! It was kind of insane, but it showed me how stress really impacted my body. Yes, I have lost over 100 pounds, and physically I feel great. But what I realized is that the outside changes a lot faster than the inside. Losing the weight improved my health. It changed the way I look. It even changed the way other people see me, but it has not changed how I see myself. My journey was never about the number on the scales. It was about finding the woman I'd lost somewhere along the way. It's about bridging the gap between how others see me and how I see myself. It's about getting my health back on track. I'm still learning, I'm still healing, and I'm still becoming comfortable in my own skin. I'm a work in progress, but that doesn't mean I can't celebrate how far I've come.
Hey, look at this. Look. 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 Hey, look.
Next week, I'm going to show you exactly what I meant when I said the outside changed faster than the inside. Because even after losing 100 pounds, fear still has a hold on me. If you've ever felt like your outside is not a reflection of how you feel on the inside, I hope you'll click the subscription button and stick around. Click, 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 click. You know I had to do it.